Hey, it's Chris and Haley. We are here in Muncie, Indiana, and today Haley and I are detectives. So what's it say, Haley?
You just graduated from the academy when Commander Mahoney, the chief of police, calls and says he needs you now. Murder on the streets of Muncie, Indiana.
So Haley and I are on our way to the first part of this case. So let's go solve the murder. We don't know who got killed yet.
Welcome to the scene of the crime, detectives. At approximately 2:30 a.m. this morning, Officer Pinello found the body of Mr. Hartley while out on routine patrol.
Mr. Hartley.
The body was found on the ground, surrounded by a pool of blood. A caller to the tip line mentioned he was out harassing people in the morning for change near where the body was found. He's known in our system as a repeat offender, the junkie type, always looking for that next fix. We've picked him up for mostly small petty stuff.
There is a man that's over at this shelter that fits Phil's description. All right, we are at our second destination, which it looks like, what did it say it was, Haley? It says November 12th, open mic comedy. Wow. So it's right here. This place right here. So, let's see. So, be here. It looks like it's a bar. Halloween Forever. Is it not?
I don't know.
I don't know. Bike Village. I think there's more than what you thought.
6, 7 is on the answer. So
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 8?
5, 6, 7. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Alright, so I think this place, I think it's a bar, if I had to guess.
I would assume.
Alright, so what do we have here?
This Kelsey's date, Detective Ram Ferris Vega.
So Kelsey date, okay. Is this supposed to be her alibi? Interviewed Ferris?
Burns tag 2A. Kelsey's date where the baseball bat was found? I don't know.
No. Alright, so do we want to stay out here or you want to get in the car?
Get in the car.
Alright.
I'm cold.
Alright. So we're going to get in the car and listen to what they say. Alright, here we go. We're going to listen to what they have to say.
Interview with Ferris.
Alright, interview with Ferris.
Alright, detectives, you should see a theatre or concert venue nearby. This is where our suspect, Mrs. Hartley, met up with the man she was allegedly having an affair with, a Mr. Ferris Vega. Well, as you'll hear, he confirmed the affair, so I guess it's not allegedly anymore. According to him, they met up here last night, although apparently she cut it short. Detective Barr managed to track him down and met him here for a statement. Here's the audio.
Mr. Vega, Detective Parham, thanks for meeting me.
Sure, yeah, of course. You can call me Ferris. Mister makes me feel old. Yeah, I heard Kel's husband was killed. Terrible. I'll just come out and say it. If you think it was me, it wasn't. I know we were screwing, but that's all it was. She was crazy. If I was gonna off someone for a chick, she'd be, well, different than Kel's, as in like not crazy. I mean, not that I would ever do that, just saying, you know? I'm rambling now, I'm sorry.
Relax, Mr. Vega, Ferris. You're not a suspect in Mr. Hartley's death. Not at this point, anyways. Our forensic analysis points to someone quite a bit shorter than you. Unless you somehow have size 9 feet, of course.
These puppies are a size 14. Who knew they'd one day exonerate me for being a murder suspect?
That sounds too happy to be a
you never know
murderer.
what our investigation could uncover, Ferris. Planting fake boot prints is pretty common after all.
Right.
So, this is where you met up with Mrs. Hartley last night.
Yeah, we went to the Late Show. Not that I got to see much of it.
What time was that?
got here around 9.
Okay, and how long were you with her for?
Only, like, 45 minutes?
The show was only 45 minutes.
No, but she left early.
Why was that?
Honestly, I have no idea. She was weird last night. That's what I get for hooking up with a married woman, I guess. I'm done with that, though. Especially after finding out she may have, like, off the unlucky bastard.
Well, we don't know anything yet. The investigation is still in its preliminary stages. We're just trying to piece together her whereabouts last night. How did you two meet, and how long has the affair been going on? Does her husband know?
He doesn't know shit. I mean, I don't think so. Anyways, seems like he doesn't really care either, if you ask me. We work together. It started at an office party a few months back. Typical, right? I'm not usually the marriage record type, but she was pretty persistent. I think she wanted to hurt him more than she wanted me, but I didn't really care about the reason, to be honest. She's pretty hot. So her crazy kicks in, that is.
Okay, can you extrapolate on how she was acting weird last night?
Yeah, I mean, she was never super stable to begin with. I don't know if she's bipolar or what, but one minute she'd be telling me she loves me and is gonna leave her husband. Then the next she's telling me she can't see me anymore. If she wasn't so good and fed, I would have ended it a long time ago, Last night was different, though. She couldn't sit still, kept looking around like someone was looking for her. About half an hour into the show, she just gets up and leaves. Doesn't say anything to me either. I figured she was just going to the bathroom, but after like 15 minutes, I got worried and went to look for her. Found her on her laptop, huddled near the entrance. It looked like she was just staring at a blinking dot on a map. Super weird.
Did you ask her what she was doing?
Of course, who just gets up in the middle of the show they paid for? Well, I paid for it, technically, to stare at a map. When I asked her what she was doing, she just goes off on me. Says that I'm smothering her and she needs space. She wants space? She's got it, bruh. Unless she, actually did kill him, then she might have a tough time finding space in jail.
Okay, and what happened after that? Is that when she left?
Pretty much. I mean, we got into a fight first. I kind of lost it on her a bit. I mean, I go out of my way to get here, and she leaves after half an hour to do, who knows in the lobby. Although, I only got a few words in before she really lost it. I guess she didn't like the part when I told her she should call her shrink, Not that it's ever helped her, waste some money if you ask me. Anyways, so after making a huge scene and calling me every bad word in the book, she says she has to go take care of something. Mumbles something like getting so much money she could just buy her own fun from now on. Grabbed her bag and just stormed out like I was the bad guy. Nutcase,
Okay. Can you describe what type of bag she had with her?
Oh, for sure. Almost forgot. The psycho brought her baseball bag, They wouldn't even let her in with it, so she just had to leave it in the security office. She plays in a slow pitch league. It's black with neon green stripes. It says Rawlings on the side, I think. No idea why she brought it. I'm pretty sure she didn't even have a game last night. Who brings a baseball bag to a show? Who knows? Just another drop in the crazy bucket with her, though.
Did you see if there was actually a bat in the bag?
I didn't see inside, but it looked like it. They usually are. 3 of them, to be exact. She even threatened to hit me with one of them when she was yelling at me. I wouldn't even put it past her either.
So you've seen her bats before?
I've seen them. Why?
Was it metal or wood?
You must not play baseball. No one uses wood bats for slow pitch anymore. Her bats are metal or aluminum or whatever. They're not wood. Although she does have an old one at her house, signed by some old dude or something.
All right, thanks. That's helpful. One more question, Mr. Vega. Did you see Kelsey or talk to her again last night after she left?
No, sir. After the show, I called her a few times. I even went to try and find her. I was pretty curious what she was up to, and well, sometimes the makeup is better than the breakup, if you know what I mean. Especially with her. I recognized the general area around where that blinking dot was on the map that she was staring at. So I took a cab there and walked around for a bit to see if I could find her. No dice, though. So I went home and crashed, and then I woke up to her mug on the news as a murder suspect.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Vega. Let me know if you think of anything else that might help.
No worries. Good luck with the investigation. Oh, and detective, don't forget, in the words of Shaggy, it wasn't me. I'm kidding. Sorry. I mean, I'm not kidding. It really wasn't me. But I'm kidding about saying it like that. Like Shaggy. You know the song from the '90s. I'll go now. I'm sorry.
Good idea, Ferris.
All right. So before we move on to the next one, you think it's the wife,
Yeah.
but it's sounding a little too obvious. Did you think it'd be that obvious already?
I don't know. But I really think it's her. It's always the husband or the wife.
All right. So we got another audio clip, right?
Forensic tag 2A.
Okay.
We could read it.
Can we?
Yeah.
It'd be easier to listen, wouldn't it?
Case number 4 Charlie 843. Forensic tag 2 Alpha. An anonymous caller with the initials MH on the caller ID called us this morning at 2 a.m. saying she just saw Kelsey Hartley board a bus but leave a baseball bat behind. You know what? This will be easier if I just play you the audio from the call. Stand by.
Hi there. I just saw the lady from the news, the suspect in the murder investigation. I think her name was Kelsey or something. I saw her get on the bus. She looked real nervous too, like she couldn't get out of there soon enough. I saw her drop a baseball bat beside the bus stop too, right before she got on.
The brand is Rawlings, date of manufacturer unknown, but looks to be very old. Which also looks to be signed by an odd player, but I can't make out the signature. The knob of the bat has a certificate of authenticity attached to the bottom, which I assume means it's signed by someone important and probably worth something.
Yeah.
The certificate shows it's registered to Kelsey Hartley. Lab results showed a match with Kelsey's DNA.
That was it?
Yep.
So what's next?
They showed them doing the DNA test, the map, and the skills test. It's 5.
Okay, so wait. So what's the rest of it? So,
What do you mean?
well, we got to see. Don't we got to click on any of this stuff?
It just does that.
Oh, it's just that? Okay. So you think it's 5.
I think it's 5.
All right. Well, let's read what it says.
At the entrance.
So this is the building we were just at in front of. Yeah.
At the entrance where lights gleam and cheers convene, how many bike posts guard the venue scene? 3, 5, 8, or 10? There were technically 7, but 2 were for decoration. And 7 is not an answer, so the only logical answer is 5.
All right. Well, let's go with 5.
5.
It's me.
What?
Your case performance score has been updated.
There is not 8 up there.
I told you we should have put 8. That's why I told you, Haley.
Stupid.
All right, so I think that's taking us. What we got?
Kelsey's date, Kelsey and Ferris affair. At show 9:45, fought before she left. Kelsey with bat bag, tracking software. Ferris equals size 14 feet, nervous. Forensic tag 2A, anonymous caller at 2 a.m. saw Kelsey board bus, leave old wooden bat behind. Signed by player with cert of authenticity in Kelsey's name. No prints, DNA matched to Kelsey.
Wow.
All right.
So, but the thing is we got to remember the person who called in, their initials are MH.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be another Hartley, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. All right. So we're going to be heading off to our next destination, correct?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. All right. We are at our 3rd destination. This might be a 2-part video, so it could be wild. So this is where it brought us, to a bank. So I don't know why we're here at the bank, but I guess we probably should look around, shouldn't we? So there's a sculpture of a guy on a bicycle. It's Northwest Bank. We've got some trees out front, small trees. We got another side to the parking lot. There's a bench, a couple of benches over here. You gotta count the parking spots. All right.
There's 7 on this side.
All right.
There cannot be any more than 17.
All right. How do you know there's more than 17?
Yeah, see, there's more.
Well, how many is just on this side?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Next to the building with its name as a guide, some parking spots wait side by side. Can you count them all from first to last and solve the riddle that's unsurpassed?
So next to the building,
With its name as a guide.
with its name as a guide.
Northwest?
Okay, so the northwest side.
I don't know that way.
All right. So I'm pretty sure that's north and that's west.
7.
Huh?
Then it's 7.
All right. So you say it's 7?
Woo!
All right. So we got some interviews. We got some interviews to listen to. So we're gonna get back in the car for the interviews.
Yeah.
So far Haley thinks it's Mrs. Hartley who killed her husband, but I think there's more to it. So let's go listen. All right, we're back in the car. We're ready to listen to some of these interviews. We got, what's the first one?
Interview with Saku.
Saku, whoever Saku is. All right.
Detectives, I marked this bank as one of the tellers notified us of some suspicious activity. It's standard protocol whenever someone does something unusual, tries to withdraw a large sum of money, or asks odd questions. In this case, it was all 3. I sent Detective Palm over to look into it, as the individual's description matched our suspect Burrows.
Hi there, Mr. Sadai. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Close enough, but you could just call me Sakuma, or Saku, for short.
Okay, Saku. So you called us yesterday to report a suspicious customer, correct?
That's right.
Customer.
Okay, do you mind going over what happened? Why it was suspicious?
Sure, so it was about 8:45. We were just getting ready to close when this guy dressed in all black comes up to the counter. He says he lost his debit card but wants to withdraw money from his account. This in itself isn't unusual. People lose their cards all the time. Our standard procedure is to ask for 2 forms of identification, along with answering some security questions so we can confirm they are actually who they say they are.
Right.
So when I ask for ID, he says he didn't just lose his bank card, but lost his whole wallet. So he has no identification or money, but keeps going on about how he really needs the money. After I told him there wasn't anything I can do, he keeps saying that he keeps a picture of the card just in case, and knows the PIN. When he showed it to me, I could see the timestamp. It was just taken that day a few hours earlier. That was the first red flag. I mean, he keeps a picture of his card, then just happens to lose his wallet an hour later? It sounded pretty suspicious, so when he wasn't looking, I quickly opened my voice notes app on my phone and tapped record. You can't see anything, but you can hear the audio. Here, I'll play it for you.
All right.
I'm sorry, sir, but as I said, there's nothing I can do for you if you don't have the physical card or other forms of ID.
So what kind of ID do I need?
2 forms of government-issued ID.
Okay, but can't I just get a replacement card? It's clearly me. Or wait, can't I just log into internet banking? I have the PIN number and code, right?
Do you remember your password?
Shit, no. Yeah, no, I totally forget. It's been a while since I said it. Wait, but there's no security questions, right? They're pretty old, too. Could I see them? You know, just to jog my memory.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't do that either. You'll have to find some ID. So this is when I pulled up his account. When this amount of suspicious activity happens, we're trained to ask questions. So we can provide the authorities with as much information as possible. So I made it look like I was working on it and asked to see the picture again.
Do you remember who the account was registered to?
Yeah, I wrote it down. 1 sec.
Who's it registered to? You already read it.
Hartley. Andrew Hartley.
I knew that.
Yeah, so this guy was getting pretty pushy at this point. Here, I'll finish the audio.
All right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hartley, but there's nothing I can do.
Come on, man, it's me, I promise you. I really need to get some cash out. Can't you help me out just this one time? I'll tell you what, let me make a withdrawal, then first thing tomorrow morning, I'll go get my ID sorted out and come back and show you.
I'm really sorry, sir, but I can't do that. Not only would I lose my job, but I could get charged.
I won't tell anyone. Tell you what, you've seen how much money is in there, right? If you do this for me, I give you 10%. That's 4.5 million, man. You can be on a beach in the middle of nowhere by tomorrow. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
What do you say?
Security. Security, hi. Yes, can you please escort this man out of the building?
You bet, Sucker.
Thanks.
Come with me, sir. Time to leave. Come on, man. But time to leave, sir.
So after security got him out, I called the police and reported it to my manager.
Well, you did the right thing. That's some helpful information. Was there anything else you can think of?
No, I don't think so, sir.
All right, then. Thanks. If you think of anything else, please don't hesitate to call. Here's my card.
Will do.
All right.
That was the interview with Saku or whatever.
Saku, yes. So,
Alright.
Frass flag 4192.
We ready?
Yeah.
Brass flag number 4192. Name, Albion Burrows. Albion Burrows was flagged here at 8:30 p.m. He appears to be wearing black pants, a hooded sweatshirt, and Timberland boots.
Oh, no.
Although I can't quite make out the model. The footage shows him standing outside the bank's window. It looks like he's taking a picture or video with his phone. Our system also produced a match here with our victim, Mr. Hartley. It appears he was the subject of Mr. Burrows' attention. Hartley can be seen inside using the bank machine when Mr. Burrows was outside taking the video.
Okay, I take back what I said. I don't think it's the wife.
Well, we don't know because they're both kind of suspicious so far. So
Okay, so it just shows that someone, Mr. Burrows,
looking
Yep.
through the
the bank, and then Mahoney's detective skill test.
All right.
It's 7.
Let's hope it's 7.
Are we going with 7?
We're going with 7.
Yeah!
Yes, we got it.
Aspen's intel. Albion at the bank, Andrew at bank at 8:30 p.m. Albion arrived 8:45, trying to steal Andrew's money, escorted out $45 million in account. Frass 4192, Albion taking pics of Andrew at 8 a.m., 8:30 p.m.
All right.
Wowza.
All right, so we're going to be heading off to our next destination.
Oh, I bit my tongue.
So hopefully Haley and I can figure out this mystery.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let's do